All right, here we go. Hopefully, you guys can hear me all right. And let's see, who do we got in chat with us this evening? We've got Baby Lights 35. We've got Livid Squirrel 88. Dave Karloff, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing this fine evening? We're back. We're back on stream, ready to kind of get back into the swing of things and see how things go. Baby Light, you're doing good? That's fantastic. I am extremely tired, so we'll see if I make it through the stream. Probably won't be full time, if anything. I mean, it might be. Who knows? We might even go over. I hope not. But I have technically been up since 2:30 in the morning today, so I'm a bit exhausted, a bit tired. It's been a long day. XPD, McDonald's Survivor, remarkable recovery. Yeah, sometimes it's fine. Sometimes you eat fast food and everything's A-okay. Other times, yeah, you just turn out not so good. I honestly, pretty much all night last night, felt like I was going to puke, and it was not fun. Had a double quarter pounder with cheese, and it just did not sit right with me. Not saying anything was wrong with McDonald's, but, it just didn't sit right. So, anyway, what are we doing this evening? We are building. The funny thing was, originally we were going to be doing The Sims. I actually loaded up The Sims, had The Sims ready to go, was looking at the house, and tore the house down that we built before, because I was like, you know what, I don't like it. It looks like a giant frat house. So I tore it down. Then I was trying to think of what to do and trying to look up some stuff for inspiration, saw a few things and was like, you know what, I could totally do that in Ark. So here we are. In Ark, on Extinction. And I have a lot of fiber on me. We are down in the Sunken Grove, down in the Sunken Forest here. Yes, that is a tech generator over there running a turret just to keep me safe while I'm over here, because we get raptors and all sorts of stuff. Now, if you play Ark and you enjoy playing Ark, Extinction is one of those places where it's kind of difficult to find places to build. Because once you leave the city, everything's hostile. Everything wants to kill you. Everything is like zombified with element, and it pretty much just wants to rip your face off. So this place, I actually found this place the last time when Extinction first launched, and was just flying around looking for a place to build, and I noticed this relatively flat plateau. And I mean, this thing is massive, and it's pretty well flat. So we're going to build down here, and we're going to build a nice little cabin. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. Nothing big and bad, just, small and quaint. Nice little build. See how it goes. So, without further ado, we're going to start getting prepped here. But anyway, how are you guys doing? I have not talked to you guys in, I want to say it's been like 2 weeks. I've missed you guys. I've missed hanging out with everybody, missed talking to everybody. How is everybody doing? Did I see the gifts you left for me? No, I did not. No, I didn't. I did not. And yes, Dave, long day. No, sir, I don't like it. I need to find that. I honestly need to find that audio file of the BoJack Horseman from Ren and Stimpy, and get that on my stream deck, so that anytime I feel like saying that, I can just push the button. What do you mean there? What do you mean there, baby? Oh yeah, I mean it's not crazy to build. It's not crazy to build on the other arcs. Just Extinction. Extinction is the one that's like, once you leave the safety of the city, it gets nuts, and everything wants to kill you. Well, thank you, Baby Light. I'm glad you guys missed me. I had a good, nice little relaxing time being sick and not feeling well at all. Just wanting to die sometimes. But, yeah, Labor Day was rough. Labor Day was rough. The wife and kid were out of town. I got all messed up on my schedule because I was sick and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, it was not fun. All right, so we're going to start with some stone foundations. And let's see. I got a decent level mech and gifted it to you in your cryo fridge with a few other things. Oh, nice. I will have to look at that once I get back over there. Well, hockey trading season starts in a couple of days, Friday the 13th. So this Canadian is happy. Ha-ha! But the Red Wings have Steve Yzerman back. So who knows? Things might get crazy this year. But Squirrel, I will have to check that when I get back over there after the stream because actually we'll probably do that at the end of the stream because I did want to show you guys my little starter home here too. My little turtle hut. All right. So, let me do this real quick. And where is it? There it is. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just checking my blueprints here. The crap. That doesn't make sense. Okay, well, we're just going to go with what we have and see what we do. Okay. Oh, here we go. That makes more sense. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm looking over my blueprint, not even paying attention. Okay. Oh, my gosh. A Wild Bryantium has joined the chat. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? How is your evening going? And I got pinged somewhere. I'm trying to see. Oh, okay. That's that one. Never mind. All right, cool. Cool. Now we know what we're doing. Chloe's sleeping on the iPad next to you. I mean, it's not necessarily good for an iPad, but, you know. Oh, wait, that's right. I kid. I'm joking. I know she's in Sweden, which sucks. Alright, so that was 2, 3, 5, and 6. Alrighty, there we go. Feels good to kind of be back in the swing of things here. Okay, come on, keep going. There you go. Alright. Oh my goodness, Stellaris, huh? You know, I saw it was on Game Pass. I was actually thinking about downloading it and giving it a shot, but I would just absolutely be terrible at it. 2, 3, 4, 6. We're gonna start with 8. We're gonna start there. See how that goes. And yes, she's 4,000 lives, 4,000 miles from me. The health of my iPad doesn't matter. This is true. This is true. I don't know. I kind of want to... I'm kind of debating of leaving that tree there. No. That's got to come down. Sadly, it's got to come down. Alright. There we go. So let me see how that looks. The only problem is... Okay, I am so far behind here. Hold on. Give me a second. All of a sudden I'm reading things and realizing that I'm missing things. Squirrel, yes, we will link up after the stream, in-game, and party. Let's see. The only problem around here is Kim has a rough larynx. So that's a break for me. Ducks again. Seriously, she's going to get it looked at. A rough larynx. That's no fun. Mr. A, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Yes, we are streaming. We are back. We are back in full swing here, hopefully. Oh, no, that's no good. Well, hopefully, hanging out with us will make your day a little bit brighter. Wait, am I not... Hold on. No, that's right. Okay, I'm good. We're good. I was freaking out there for a second. As you can tell, I've been up since 2 a.m. this morning, so I'm very tired. And my brain is kind of working. We're kind of there. You know what, Dave? I bet you $1. I bet you $1 that's the thunderstorm I had. I bet you that's the thunderstorm I had last night. Alright, so we've got 8 here. Yeah, that's good. That should be good. Did I even place that in the right spot? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. I did. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Wow, that was awesome. No Red Bull on top. I do. Yes, I have Red Bull upstairs, but the whole thing is that I tried to lay down and take a nap today. So pretty much after Ryan's stream, my wife got home. I want to say probably, I don't know, Xbox Mom got home probably an hour later. So I was going to try to take a nap, but the problem was, you know, Xbox Mini was in a mood today. So she was just pitching a fit left and right, not listening to what Daddy was telling her at all. It was like, I tell her to do something, it was, no, I don't want to do that. You know, and it was just, it was rough. It was rough. So, yeah, I don't know if it's because the 13th is coming up or what the deal is, but it just seemed like she was in a mood. And, of course, I had been up since 2:30, so I was tired and didn't want to really deal with it. So, yeah, that was fun. Okay. So, we have that. And I just realized this is not going to work the way I want it to. So, actually it might. It might still. Come to think of it, yep, it might still. Okay, yep, that'll be fine. Alright, cool. Terrible twos, yeah. And yes, that is why we're not playing. That's why we're not hanging out in Greece tonight. Even though, for some reason, the weirdest thing happened today. I actually got an email from Origin, one of their little, or not Origin, but Ubisoft, one of their little promotional emails, and it was all about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so that was kind of surprising. Phyllis, hello. Well, thank you for swinging on by. I appreciate that so much. One of these days we're going to have to maybe stream a little earlier so that you can join us. Alright. The only problem with the new flooring is you have to switch every single one, or else it looks retarded. Because one looks like it's going one way, the next one looks like it's going the other way, and it's just not fun. Although I think I just found a trick. Yeah, I think I just found a workaround. Hoping to catch a few of these. They're so much better live. This is true. We have so much fun here when we're live. Granted, you probably won't miss much because this is the first stream back in like 2 weeks. So, still trying to get back into the swing of things. And as I was kind of explaining, I am extremely tired. So tomorrow's will be a whole lot more fun. That much I know for sure. Provided we don't have a massive storm that rolls through in the middle of the night and keeps me awake again. Alright, switch that one. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're at... Alright, so this is going to be a nifty little house. And one of the things I like about these styles of homes, or these little cabin dealies, is they are kind of all-encompassing. And actually, I think I want to do... let's do these. Never heard a stream called on account of Quarter Pounder. Yes. Well, and you still haven't, because technically the stream was called on account of a double Quarter Pounder. So, there's that. Fletcher, welcome, buddy. Yeah, for those who are not in my Discord, this guy and I right here, Mr. Fletcher, and we had a wonderful time today debating which of the Ninja Turtles was best. It was a lot of fun. Alright, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put those there. And if my calculations are correct, which they're probably not, but if they are, I royally am running out of room here because I just realized that that is not going to work because that is way too tall. Okay. Design modifications on the fly. No worries. No worries at all. Alright, I need some of these. You can think of worse things to debate? Yeah, I can too. I certainly can too. Well, I mean, it depends on your definition of worse things to debate, because like for me, what some people consider worse topics to debate, I actually consider loads of fun. But I'm also weird. I'm sure Ryan can attest to some of the things that I enjoy debating. We've had plenty of conversations in the past. Reinforced dino gates. There we go. And yes, it does depend on who you're debating with, too. We've had some pretty good ones. Me and Mr. Ryantium here. Oh, man. No, when I said, is it like that on all arcs? I meant everything. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did see that comment, Baby Lit. I just forgot to read it out loud. Yes, this is true. Everything... Not everything on all arcs. Well, I don't know. I mean, sure, there are some things that don't necessarily want to kill you, but at the same time, I don't know how I feel about that. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. New design plan. No big deal. More contentious, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on, you know, it really does depend on who you're debating with, too, because some people understand that a debate is, a friendly debate is a friendly debate. Nobody means any harm. It's just, you know, you have to be able to kind of separate your, separate any animosity you may come across. And this is not going to give me what I want. This is not going to give me the look I want, but oh well. If only those dumb dino gates were like halved, that would be awesome. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Alright. Okay. So we're going to grab those. Do that. Because the nice thing about... Oh, actually, you know what? Come to think of it. Yes. That is so true, Ryan. So true. Think. How am I going to do this? See, I want this right in the center of those two. So, let's see. Can I get this one to go in the center? Probably not. And if I can't, then, oh well. Skip it. Okay. Yep, we're going to skip it. We'll just do it like this. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, because the nice thing is, with these double doors, if my memory serves, you can actually fit a raptor through. Can't really fit much else, but you can fit a raptor through. And that's fine by me. Because... Let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Nope. Drop down. There we go. Okay. So that kind of gives you like a little... I mean, it works. It'll do. It'll do for what we want. Yeah, it'll do. Okay. That's fine. Fewer and fewer people, myself included, seem to be able to do it. Depends on the triggering device. I had a history professor back in the 80s say it should be called the Age of Anxiety. I nominate now for the Age of Grievance. Everybody had it tougher than the next guy. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. I would completely agree with you there. Nope. Come here. Come on. There you go. Walls. I always feel like I build walls for days with these builds, but that's okay. The harbor animosity through debates. Not proud of it, but stuff happens. Yeah, I mean it's always hard to find that ability to just kind of let things go and be able to kind of shake the hand of your opponent when everything's done. Believe me, I completely understand. Let's see. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. Alright, grab that back up and grab that back up. Okay, is it possible to build a traditional log cabin with the bare logs as the walls, a stone fireplace, 2 cozy chairs facing it, and a cozy breakfast nook, and so on? Yes, it is. But, depending on where you build, I mean, down here is not so bad. Pretty much the most you have to contend with are, like, Carnos. But, you know, for the most part, like, it depends on where you're building. Wood is very susceptible to being damaged and destroyed by a lot of different dinos. So that's why you'll see a lot of people on Ark, especially when they're building for kind of longevity purposes, they will build with stone as kind of the lower tier. Because with stone, you know, it's pretty tough to get through. Alright, so refer back to my notes here. Perfect. Okay. I always clicked the wrong window first. Go figure. Do I still have the foundations? There we go. That'll do. And now for something completely different. Yes, that's true. And actually, we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go. Alright, cool. Then we'll place those there. Place that one. Actually, yeah, that's fine too. Actually, I do want to pick... Nope, not the stone foundation. I want to pick the fence foundation. There we go. There we go. Alright. Does anybody know if there's a log cabin? Oh, actually, I don't need those there, because I can pick those up and pick that up. Because... Okay. Now... Okay, so this is going to be our entryway slash lower floor. Alright. Let's pause for a station identification break and catch up with the chat. Actually, I think I'm all caught up with the chat. You guys aren't chatting enough. Maybe I'm not chatting enough. I don't know. I've been up way too long. We're all going crazy. Let's all just go crazy. How about that? That would be fun, right? Alright, so we'll put that there. That one there, that one there, and good times. Hoorah. That'll do. Yep, that'll do. Perfect. Alright. And then I click that. There we go. Ryan, did you just have a stroke? I don't know. Or did you delete the comment? I don't know. Herman's Hideaway, because I'm not. Movies. Never mind. Maybe I'm seeing things. You want to talk about movies? We can talk about movies. Anything coming out that has caught your eye? All right, let's see. I'm trying to think of what movies are coming out. I don't even know if there's anything coming out. I'm so out of the loop. That's what happens when you have kids. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Because, like, I was looking at the YouTube chat on... Streamlabs, which I'm sure you're familiar with, and I didn't see it there, but I'm looking at Restream, at my Restream chat, which is in my normal field of view. I actually have to kind of look over at the... I have to actually go look over at the YouTube chat on Streamlabs. So that's why I have the Restream. So the Restream actually has it, and Restream at times will not remove the deleted comments that people delete, so I can usually see them, which is kind of fun. Downton Abbey, and Dave is not going to see the Joker. Good man. Well, okay. So here's the thing with the Joker. Okay. Wow, pardon me. Pardon me again. I am a huge Batman fan. The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the Joker was great. Yes, it was. Yes, Heath Ledger did a phenomenal job. That being said, sorry I had to step away. What did I miss? Not much at all. We have moved on to discussing movies. Potential movies coming out, stuff like that. Okay, so that's that way. So this is going to be... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we will go... No, we're going to go that way. So for the Joker movie, I personally, number one, I'm not a huge Scorsese fan. So I look at that movie and I wonder why did it need to be made? You know, sometimes, like, I can understand certain movies kind of needing to be made. I can understand that, but when you're talking about a movie that completely changes the outlook of a character that has been revered for 30 years, you know, basically taking that character and turning him into something he's not is, I don't know, it's kind of disheartening for me. And maybe that's just me. But I personally don't appreciate Scorsese taking his own, taking his own licensing to the character. Because I've seen the trailers, I've seen kind of where seems to be going with the storyline, and it just doesn't, it doesn't work for me. Even so much as, even so much as going into, like, I think was it The Killing Joke? Was it the Killing Joke version? Or there's a version of, and I think it is The Killing Joke. I'd have to go back and look through it. I have it sitting right next to me, which is kind of ironic. There's a version of the Joker that is basically just, he's a weak-willed man, and his wife is just doing, she loves him. She clearly loves him. She's doing everything she can to make him feel loved. What am I doing? I'm looking for these. Let's see. Let's go to wood and pillars and ceilings. And he's just struggling at work and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, it seems like that's kind of where the Scorsese edition started, and then it just took a turn down to Crazy Town. Mr. A, I'll be honest with you, I love Ghost in the Shell. I love the original movie. I love the anime. The anime it's probably one of my all-time favorite animes. And I will say flat out that the movie rendition, I thought they did a decent job. I honestly think they did a decent job. Now, was the story, you know, spot for spot, you know, spot on? No. You know, I did have a couple issues with the movie, particularly, and pretty much mainly just Scarlett Johansson, the way she walked, because she had this very henchman-esque walk that I think she was trying to make it look like she was more robotic than what she actually should have been doing. She just had this kind of wide stance, and I don't know, it didn't really feel genuine. But other than that, you know, they did kind of it seemed to me like they took stories, they took the stories from a couple different versions of Ghost in the Shell and kind of combined them, and I didn't really have a problem with it. I thought they did a wonderful job trying to capture the essence of the movie. You know, the key scenes, like the jumping off the building in the beginning, the fight in the little pond there, and the spider tank battle, you know, those were all there. And the main villain, I thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was pretty good. I don't know. I thought Ghost in the Shell actually did the anime justice for what it was trying to do. Okay, so let's figure this out. Watch anime, but it needs to be done. Yeah, I'm the same way. I can't sit there and read Japanese. It is not fun for me. Okay, I think we're good there. So we're gonna go ahead and seal this up. And yeah. Go ahead, and that's not what I wanted to do. That's perfect. What am I building? I am building a kind of like cabin-esque kind of build. I don't know. I saw a picture online, kind of got inspired, and said, "Hey, I could build that in Ark." Could have built it on The Sims, but I decided to do it in Ark down here because I thought this was pretty much the perfect location for this kind of build with all the trees and kind of the ambiance of the area. That's not the right direction. Get down. Back up. Okay. Come on. There you go. Come on, get with the program. No, that's wrong program. There you go. Oh, Dragon Ball subbed was terrible. Trying to watch Dragon Ball in subtitles was next to impossible for me. I did it, don't get me wrong. Like, I watched key episodes of Dragon Ball in Japanese before the English dub released, simply because I wanted to compare the two. Like, specifically being the day Goku goes Super Saiyan for the first time, which is still one of the most epic moments in all of my cartoon history. growing up. Me and my friends couldn't wait to get out of school that day. We were like, oh my gosh, school's gotta end, like, now. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay, so we have... Okay, so that's where we're putting that, and then... I need... Let's go with those. Okay. Put those in the wrong spot. Okay, so we go there. Is that on the right? That's not on the right one. There we go. I hate it when it does this to me. There we go. Read the title, Fletch. Duh. Ignore that question. It's alright, dude. No worries. No worries at all, man. Just building a nice little cabin in the woods. Be my future hunting cabin, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows? That is a lot bigger than I was anticipating. Yep, that was a lot bigger than I was anticipating. So we're going to change it. Pick that up. Pick those up. Come over here. And we're going to pick that up. And pick that up. There we go. And there. And, ooh. That's a little quick. Got some quickness in me there. There we go. Alright. If you watch the original Dragon Ball series where he's little, yes, the original Dragon Ball was ridiculously dirty. That is very true. Very, very true. Alright, so now we come over here and go there. 3, 4, and there we go. Okay, so that's going to mark those off. Perfect. All right. Mr. A, I do to an extent. Like, I'm not an avid anime watcher. Like, I'm very picky when it comes to the animes that I watch. Because, I don't know if it's because I'm spoiled or if I just, you know, my tastes in anime are just, I guess, very picky. I mean, plain and simple. It's just, it has to be the right style of anime for me. And I think I just went way too far. Wait, am I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yeah, okay. I did go way too far, so it's fine. Put that up. I think that's right. I think I'm doing this right. Who knows? I've lost count now. There we go. Okay. Now, maybe you guys can tell me. I have heard that... I've been told, I should say, by a few people, that I should check out My Hero Academia, which, again, know nothing about, haven't actually watched the series, but am very interested. Did I do it again? I did do it again. But I've heard it's good. I've heard it's good. is kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah, that's fine. All right, Ryan. You have a great night, buddy. We will see you tomorrow during your live stream at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the YouTubes. I expect everybody there. Best and dressed. Alright. So if I do that... Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Okay. Well, orbital drop. Incoming. There we go. That should work. I think. We'll see. We'll see if it works. Yeah, One Punch Man, I don't know. One Punch Man was one of those that I was kind of like, it's good. It took me way too long to get into it. Alright, that's what I want right there. Okay. This is where things get tricky, because with Arc never does things the way you want them to. And actually, I just realized exactly how I want to do this. Because, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it that way, though. I don't know, we'll see. Dragon Ball, Bleach, Detective Conan. Detective Conan, I know I've seen that one. Alright, let me do this. There we go. There we go. All right. Yes. Dave, I completely remember. I did watch Full Metal. Didn't watch the atrocious the atrocious remake of it that they did. I didn't watch that one, but I did watch I did watch the show. Okay. Let's see. Is that gonna work? It's not exactly what I'm going for. So, no. We're picking these up. And we're going to try something. Try something new. Try something new. Shambhala. Nope, didn't see that one. Worst ad ever. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Alright, this we may have to finagle a little bit, but we'll see. I have an idea as to what to do here. We'll just have to see if it works. Please refrain from posting links. Who's posting links? Why is Streamlabs getting upset? Alright, let's see if this will work. Let's see if I can get this to work. Because let's try. Okay, there we go. And then if I put this, no, if I flip that way, and then I pick this up, haha! Now, are you going to? No, you're not. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought was going to happen. And now I have to figure out how to do that. So that'll be fun. One Piece. You know, I watched One Piece a little bit. I will admit, I did watch a little bit of One Piece. Not my favorite. Not the worst thing ever, but definitely not my favorite. And I think we're gonna do. Let's try this. Let's see if this works. Watch, this is not gonna work, and it's gonna look absolutely atrocious. And I'm gonna regret everything that I do. Okay, no. Okay, so we can go. Looks like we can go maybe one. No, we're good there. We're good with 3. Okay. OP is ending. Oh, One Piece? Could be. Didn't... Why do I feel like the creator died of One Piece? Could be wrong. I very well could be wrong. I just don't know. Alright, so we're going to do... That's... So from the inside, this is going to look really, really weird, I think. But from the outside, this is actually going to look fairly cool if I can get it to work. Nope. Pick you up. Let me see. Oh, actually, I like that. That actually looks halfway decent. Alright, cool. Kill la Kill, the irregular at Magic High School. Yep. I remember watching those. See, I grew up watching one of the first animes I ever saw when I, kind of when I knew what anime was. One of the first I ever saw was anime it was called Vampire Hunter D. And, yeah, it was extremely graphic and extremely gory, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. But it was a movie that would come on the Sci-Fi Channel every so often. And it was decent. I enjoyed it as far as animes go, but that's what got me into anime. And then, of course, I moved on from there to whatchamacallit. Crap. What was it called? Give me a second, I'll think of it. Oh, for crying out loud. From Vampire Hunter D, moved on to animes like Akira, or Akira, and Ghost in the Shell, Appleseed. I learned about Robotech, and other shows. Little did I know I'd been watching anime the whole time, because I'd been watching shows like Thundercats and Voltron and stuff like that. So okay, let's see. Have that. So we need to do. See how I like this. Let me see if this works. Nope, that's too tall. That is too tall. So, let's see. Slaughter can't talk now, but I'm streaming. Let's see here. All right. Let me see. Flying House is super good. Yep, those were also animes. I mean, there were a lot of shows back when I was a kid. Now that I look back on it, and I'm like, yeah, that was an anime. That was definitely an anime. Yeah, see, that's going to go right over the roof, which is not what I want. But, actually, if we take this out, take that off, take that one off. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to figure this out. Because I have this design in my head, and I think it's going to look pretty dope. Once we have it done, I just have to figure out how to do it. Because I've only done things like this a short amount of times. And half the time when I do stuff on Arc, I never can remember how to replicate it. Okay. So there's that. But I do feel like it needs to come out one. No, that'll work. Because I keep going this way, it should cut in. Yep, that'll work. Okay, that's perfect. I've got it. I've got it figured out now. Alright, now what I need to do first is this, because these are always a pain in the butt to get lined up properly. And then we just take this one, and we take this one. So this may turn out to be more aesthetic than anything else. There's that. Inuyasha. You mean Inuyasha has the silver hair? Yes, Inuyasha does have the silver hair. The white-haired fellow. Yes. Inuyasha. Yep, that's correct. Gigantor, Astro Boy. Yep, there's another one. Yeah, Astro Boy was a good one. G-Force, or Guardians of the Universe, I think is what it was called. That was another good one. Alright, let's do that, because it's just what we have to do. And come on. Figure it out. Figure your life out. There you go. Okay. And let's see here. Silverhawks, yep, that's another one that I grew up with as well. Silverhawks was fantastic. Copper Kid, yeah. I actually, funny story, when we started when we started Extinction, the first go around when Extinction first launched, I actually had an Argentavis that I named Copper Kid. And I named it Copper Kid from Silverhawks. Okay, why are you not lining up? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Because you're not in the right spot. That's why. Okay. What are you hooked onto? Alright. Pick that up. Let me pick that up. Let's try this again, shall we? I think we shall. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's how it was. Okay. So we do that. We do that. Silverhawks, what's that? Oh my gosh. You haven't lived until you've seen Silverhawks. Silverhawks was a 1986, approximately, 1986 cartoon. That's kind of took cues from G-Force and the Guardians of the Universe. Yeah, I mean, they have it on Hulu, I think. Either Hulu or Amazon Prime or one of those. One of the streaming services, I saw it on there, and I was like, ooh, I'm going to have to go back and watch this because this was my jam when I was a kid. Street Sharks and biker mice from Mars. That is, oh my gosh. We want to start talking about old cartoons? Okay, let's go. So we had... So starting off, one of my absolute favorite cartoons growing up, back in the 80s, yes, I'm old, back in the 80s was called Mask. Bunch of dudes driving around in cars, well, and women, driving around in cars that could change based on these alien tech helmets that would give their cars the ability to have different weapon systems. Kind of equipped on their vehicles, and it was, you know, they would change. Like one dude's Ferrari had gull wing doors and would fly, and it was absolutely amazing. They had a semi truck where the smokestacks were big machine guns, and it was absolutely just phenomenal. Let me take this down. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh crap. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do either. I was trying to demolish the freaking... Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. I'm gonna drop down and fill the gap. And fill the gap. Okay. Now, let's go. Actually, no, that's not what I want to do. Okay, because I did not think ahead. Yeah, didn't do that. So we had Mask, which was an amazing show. We had, what else did we have? We had Centurions, which was a bunch of dudes who wore these, it was 3 guys. I'm trying to remember the names of the characters. And for the life of me right now, I can't. But they had these special battle suits that they wore, or exosuits that they wore, that different pieces of machinery would attach to their suits and power up. And their kind of call sign was Power Extreme. And, you know, one dude was air, one dude was water, one dude was ground. And it was fantastic. Great show. SWAT Cats, Johnny Bravo. I didn't watch Courage. Didn't watch Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was a little bit past my time. But yes, Transformers. You can't go wrong with Transformers. And the nice thing was, when I was a kid, we had 2 of everything. So we didn't just have Transformers. Oh no, we had GoBots as well. Which GoBots, this is perfect. This is going to work. Yes, this is going to, haha. I'm happy with this. Okay, perfect. GoBots was a knockoff of Transformers. And Basically, their leader was a space shuttle, was the United States Space Shuttle, instead of a Kenworth truck. But yeah, so we literally had two of everything. So you had great. Now I got to do this all over again. Fun. Here we go. Okay, demolish that. And we'll just go ahead and do that in the center. One there and one over there. And we'll take these down. We also had, and the funny thing is, we have, every time I play this game, and every time I load up this game, it reminds me of another 80s cartoon that we had that literally only lasted one season. It was called Dino Riders. And what it was you had the human strike team that rode around on a bunch of different dinos, and then the alien race that was trying to wipe out the humans, and that dude basically looked like a frog in a fishbowl on the top of his head. For a head, it looked like he had a fish head with like a fishbowl. And yes, Dave, I remember the original Spider-Man movie and just how bad it was. I do remember that. Okay, so we have that. And then... Okay, so our walls... Our original walls are there. So then... Hello, squirrel. I see that message. Why are you not landing in the right spot? Because the ceiling's not in the right spot. Okay. Why is the ceiling not in the right spot? That makes no sense. Hello, squirrel. How are you? Okay. Why are you doing this to me? There you go. See, that one works. That one wants to work, but this one doesn't. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, come on. There you go. Now you're working. I am tired. Very, very tired. But we're getting through. We're getting there. This is turning out to be pretty cool, I think. And yeah, okay. There we go. Alright, let's see. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Cartoons. That's right, we were talking about cartoons. One of my favorite topics. Yeah, so we had Dino Riders, which was a phenomenal cartoon. Only lasted one season, though, sadly. We had a cartoon called Rock Lords, which was quite fun. Or scary, depending on how old you were when the show first launched. My mother used to torture me with the Rock Lord's voice. X-Men, Thundercats, fantastic show. Lovely Lady Lovely Locks. Oh my gosh. Wow. That was another one I can't remember. Wow. Yeah. Rainbow Bright, G.I. Joe. Yes, G.I. Joe, the old American hero. Did anyone watch Sword Art Online? Yes, Mr. A, I did. Regrettably, I watched Sword Art Online. I watched the first one and the what was it, the Gun Gale one? I forget. It was kind of like the season 2 of the original Sword Art Online. But then where Kirito went after What was that guy's name? I can't think of it. Like the death gun or whatever it was. So I saw that one. Yeah, Gun Gale. I haven't watched the later seasons of Gun Gale. Wow, that doesn't work. Okay, I went the wrong way. All right. SAO, like, okay, so the first half of Sword Art Online Season 1 was fantastic. I thought it was great. There were obviously the typical, Japanese anime weird stuff. Like, 15-year-olds falling in love with each other and, like, swearing that they're getting married and starting a family. That stuff was weird to me. But, when Kirito's, like, sister or stepsister or whatever it was, after he got out, sorry, spoiler alert, kind of was like, I'm in love with you. Like, that for me was kind of a, like, okay, it's like, yeah, we're gonna finish the season, but it's just gonna be very difficult to do so. Are you going to? No, you're not. I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? Yep, I'm gonna have to do that, and I really don't want to. Oh, that might make things easier. Nope. Okay. Dino saucers. I don't remember dino saucers. See, I remember Dino Riders. I don't remember Dino Saucers. I may have to look it up. I will say, Dave, what I saw of Gun Gale, which was like I said, was the only season I saw that dealt with Gun Gale, was was Sword Art Season 2. So my knowledge of Gun Gale is a little limited, but I thought it was fantastic. I thought the whole idea of it was exactly what it needed to be. Where did you? Oh, okay. Yes, anime. Yes, yes, it does specialize in creep factor. This is true. This is very true. Which is probably why I kind of shy away from a lot of those type of animes. Mainly because, like, mostly what I'm into when it comes to anime, I really like like, some of my favorite series were, like, Gundam Wing, Gundam, pretty much anything Gundam, I was all about. Cowboy Bebop, Outlaw Star, what else? Let me think. Yeah, like I said, Appleseed, Akira, Ghost in the Shell, Steam Boy, freaking anything done by any Miyazaki film out there, I pretty much would eat up. All fantastic. What else? But like stuff like One Piece and stuff like that, I mean, that it took a lot for me to kind of get into those, if I got into them at all, simply because I'm not really into the pirates and the pirates and the knights and stuff like that. Like, that stuff doesn't really interest me. DBZ, DBZ I was totally into when it first started and it was first being dubbed. I was all about it. Sailor Moon, uh-oh. Did we just drop? I think we just dropped. Where's my... There we go. Okay, had a little bit of droppage there. No. You guys can still see me, right? Are you still here? Come on. Let's see. Restream. Hello. Come on. Oh, okay. There we go. Baby Light says yes. Ah, there we go. Okay. I've got one. Let's see. Mr. A says, I absolutely adore Cowboy Bebop and Studio Ghibli movies. Ghost in the Shell anime. Yes. Completely agree. Have I shown Xbox Mini My Neighbor Totoro? No, I have not. So, yeah, haven't seen that one. I haven't watched that one, so I know nothing about it. I remember seeing that particular one and was like, I don't know. I do want to see it now, simply because I haven't seen it, and I was looking over those the other day because there was an anime creature that I've been trying to find, and I can't find it. I can't think of where it's from. I can picture the thing in my head. I just can't place a finger on what it's from. By the way, Midnight Express was another good one. It's like a space train murder mystery thing. That was a good one too. But yeah, so like I was looking at all the Miyazaki films, could not think of anything, and yeah, so I have no idea. I'll talk to you later about that one. Okay, I will for sure. By the way, Dave, you can always DM me on Discord too. That will work. Describe it. It's yeah, that's the Galaxy Express. That's what it was. Yes, Galaxy Express. That's what I'm thinking of. The train, the space train. That's a good one too. Brown creature, furry, not a furry, not to be confused with the weirdos that run around in wolf costumes. But it was like a brown creature, kind of like had like a lion's mane, almost probably if I had to put a size to it, I would say probably about as big as No Face. May or may not have had wings. And may or may not have been a pet of like a pet or almost like a companion style creature to the main character of the anime. I just can't think of it. That's about as much as I've got. Got two big orcish style fangs coming out of the bottom, coming out of his bottom lip. And, I can just see him sitting there, side profile, just, lips sticking out with those two fangs. He's kind of pointing at something, arms stretched out, kind of all crooked like. Other than that, I can't think of it. That's about as far as it goes for me. All right. So now we are going to, I need to figure out where I am in the house. So in order to do that, we go like this. Boop. All right, this is perfect. Yeah, that'll do. This is going to be the workshop area. So now, let me see. Yep. Okay. Wash that one. Wash that one. And then we will put that back. It's definitely not a Pokemon, because I did not watch Pokemon. I am not a Pokemon fan. The Pokemans and me were not friends. Like, Sorry. To those of you that like Pokemon. I don't. Nope, that's not where you go. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. It does sound, yes, Mr. A, you know, it's very similar to the thing from Where the Wild Things Are, but that's not it. Believe me, I looked. I was like, could it be this? And I was like, nope, it's not a wild thing. Alright, so basic layout of the house is done. And I don't know, I'm really not digging. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, because, well, ARC stuff. So we're gonna have to reevaluate kind of what we're doing here. Because the outside works. I used to like Pokemon from 1 to 6 and then stop from there. Let's see. Yeah, the outside is kind of, does have that same feel that I'm looking for. Maybe I should have done these rooms a little bigger. Oh, Digimon was fun. I think it was like the first season I watched that one. First season of Digimon. But it's been a minute. Let's see. Okay. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something. Back to my notes. Oh yeah, no. Definitely screwed it all up. Okay. Alright. Back to the way I had it before. And we're going to do this fairly quickly. I can't do it fairly quickly. Have I shown Xbox Men the Barbie movies? Not yet. I have not yet. Okay, we're getting rid of all. Okay, you know what? We're just going to do this. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now I can do this. Let's just be careful because I have killed my Reapers with this, so who knows where it'll shoot. Alright, Jacob Randall, what's going on, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, bud? Haven't talked to you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. And thank you so much for coming on by. Okay, let's keep that way. Take that one, take that one. Take that one down. Yeah, crap. Take that one. Everyone has their special memories with material. I saw most of the Disney Crown Jewels at a local drive-in. Yeah. I don't remember it, mainly because I was 2. But apparently my parents took me to see they took me to see my first movie at The Age of Two, which was Pinocchio at the drive-in. Okay, there we go. Those are both clear. And let's get these down. This is the only problem with this area. It is very hard to see. So, go. Can I? Let's see. Does that? Where is it? It's over there. It might have enough range to at least get one. I doubt it, but we'll see. Radius options and maximum. Tell me it hits the house. Oh, it hits the house for sure. Look at that. Okay, now we can actually throw up a light so we can actually see what we're doing. Where is it at? Structures, miscellaneous. Tech light will do. And we'll just stick that on the wall like so. And turn it on. There we go. That's way better. All right. Now we're cooking with canola oil. All right, let's go. I'm gonna take this one down. Take this one down. Okay. Been busy working 9 to 5. Normally I'd be asleep right about now. Said screw it, I'm gonna enjoy it. Hey, you know what? I'm with you on that one. I've been up since 2:30 this morning. So I'm right there with you. I should be in bed. How I'm still awake, I have no idea. Let's see. Pre-video days. Oh, man, dude. I don't know if that was pre-video days, but it definitely was pre-DVD days. Those were back in the days when we used to rock the video cassettes, man. Remember the old Be Kind Rewind thing? That was fun. Blockbuster would charge you an extra $1 if you didn't rewind your videotape. Then, of course, Dad would find out you didn't rewind, and he would get all upset. Be like, "Oh, you didn't rewind the video." Okay. All right, back to Plan A, because I went back to the videotape, and apparently this is what I've wanted to do. What I wanted to do all along. All right, there we go. So we're gonna do that. Because I was looking at that and I'm like, yeah, those are going to be a little bit, they're not going to work. And, yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Because, oh, pardon me. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Oh, come on, Betsy. All right. Kung Fu Panda. I have not, she might like that one. She might like that one. We actually just watched, just today, actually, was the Chicken Little. Because it came on Disney Junior. And I was kind of surprised. That one actually caught her attention pretty solidly. She was glued to the TV on that one. She-Ra and He-Man, yep. I remember those too. And that horrible movie from Dolph Lundgren, Masters of the Universe. But see, we also had awesome cartoons like Chuck Norris and Friends, Mr. T and Friends. Granted, I don't think that's what they were actually called, but friggin' Captain Planet. What else? Yeah, we had some good shows back then. Back in the old day. And that is locked and loaded. All right, cool. Cool. Holiday special. KFP. Sorry, I'm stretching. We went in 1970 to 1971. Trust me on this, my VCR wouldn't show up in the house for another night. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, that's true. What was KFP? It was a Canadian thing? I don't know. Let's see here. Can I remove? Do I want to remove? No, I don't. I just want to adjust the stairs. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll adjust the stairs. All right, cool. Now we have a plan. When we have a plan, things actually work out. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do that. Oh, Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, okay. That's yeah, that makes a lot of sense actually. KFP meaning Kung Fu Panda. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Maybe because I'm exhausted. I don't know. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda was actually, I really enjoyed it. Of course, I'm also a Dustin Hoffman fan, so Jack Black I can take or leave. It just depends on, I guess, kind of the role that he's playing. But Dustin Hoffman, yeah. Smurf and the Smurfs and the Snorks. Good night. You guys are killing me tonight, man, with all this childhood trivia. Just makes me want to go watch Cartoon Network again. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna go ahead and, since we're standing here, we're going to go ahead and grab stone, windows, and doors. And then we'll grab greenhouse, windows, and doors. And then come over here. Drop those down here. Now, this house will look a whole lot better, too. Kind of like what I said last time. When we built on Valguero, this house will look a whole lot better once it's painted and has the right coloration to it. Crap, that's not what I wanted. No, I want you here. There we go. I know it's a weird place to put a window, but oh well. Cartoons. The 1990s Ninja Turtle cartoons, yep. We were just talking about Ninja Turtles. Me and Fletcher there. Okay, that's closets. That is... Yeah, we could do... And one. And then... One. And then we'll do... That is not what I wanted to do. Because leave it to me to not pay attention to what I'm doing. That's better. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright. And then we need this for here. And those. I see something Min could be for Halloween Smurfette. Yes. That would be fun. I would be okay with that. But I think she's actually, I think she keeps saying Elsa. Mainly because Frozen is like her favorite go-to movie. So she's either going to be Elsa, Doc McStuffins, or Minnie. It just depends on what we can put together for a costume. Which, knowing my wife, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. And then I will just be, well, me. Although I did find this pumpkin mask that I really liked, but I know if I got it, it would literally scare the crap out of my kid. So I really don't want to do that. Yeah, the mask, when you talk, the mask actually moves. It's what you call an animotion mask, and I saw this one, and I was like, this would be so much fun to wear. And just scare the pants off of people. But alas, I would scare my kid, and we don't want that. And actually, I think... Oh yeah, that's where I want it. Okay. So let's do... Hold up. Let's see here. Scroll down. Okay, so... Okay. Yep, we gotta fix this up a little bit. There we go. Xbox Dad getting cleverly disguised as responsible adult for Halloween. Yes, that is correct. You have a scary panda mask that moves when you talk. See? They're fun. They're fun. I lobby for Doc McStuffins or Minnie. We've talked about why Elsa would be a bad idea. Yeah, but you know what? She doesn't know that. And it'll be before the movie comes out, so... You know, if the movie does turn into being what it turns into being, what they're saying it's going to turn into being, then, you know, we'll discuss that when we get there. But, you know, by that point, Halloween will be over. She'll be able to have her fun, and that'll be that. Responsible adult, not that scary. Yes, this is true. Why accompany your kid when you can traumatize them? Yes, you know. She's 2, so who knows? If I scare her now, that could leave lasting issues, which we don't necessarily want to have happen. So, yeah, we'll just have to probably figure out what we're going to do. I was thinking about, because my wife usually goes and actually does the trick-or-treating. Just because I don't really like people, per se. I'm joking. I kid. I joke. This is backwards. Crap. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be... Oh, yeah, there's 2. Okay. Well, then I'm going to have to fix that. All right. Okay. As Ted Kennedy said, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, but the problem is Ted Kennedy never came to that bridge. He drove off the side. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But, and for those of you who don't know, Ted Kennedy was JFK's older brother, and had a slight accident with a young woman in the car, and ended up allegedly driving off a cliff with her in the car landing in the river. Allegedly. There we go. All right, now we've got the windows and the walls. And that's where I'm going to leave that, because the rest of y'all have dirty minds. Just kidding. All right. Has anyone seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? Who hasn't seen The Nightmare Before Christmas? Phenomenal. Phenomenal show. All right, so that is looking good. And this is going to work. Yeah. Now I just have to figure out how I'm going to do the stairs. Okay. Huh. Okay. We'll do it this way. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work, actually. I think that'll work. Because I think, if memory serves, let's find out. Right. Okay, that's the wall. Okay. Alright, let me catch up with you guys here. Isn't that a parent's job to traumatize the kid? Kim's parents took her to see Jaws when she was 12. I saw Jaws on TNT or TBS or one of those channels back in the day. I actually saw it when I was probably about 4 years old, like 3-4 years old. It was obviously on regular cable, so there was no swearing or anything like that. But I was sitting on the couch watching it with my dad, and I cut my fingers on the rim of a honey roasted peanuts can. It's one of those memories I will never forget. I don't consider my mind to be too dirty. I threw it in the washer last week. Yeah, but would that really work there, Jacob? Would that really work? It's Halloween. It's Halloween. Corpse Bride is good too. Yeah, pretty much any Tim Burton movie is phenomenal for Halloween time. It's just phenomenal. Okay, let me see here. So that is there. This is there. And that is there. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. Because no, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to fix this predicament because nothing's lining up the way I want it to. Okay, let's do this real quick. There's that. Okay, and then we go to here. No. We need the wood ones. Inventory. Wooden walls. There we go. Or wooden double doors. And there we go. Okay. Now we open those. Go. And I like that. But I feel like this area could be better. You know what we're missing? We're missing skylights. Yeah, we're missing skylights. Let's put some skylights in. Okay. It's good to know, good to know, good to know. Alright, so what we're going to do here is... Actually... You know what I'm going to do? Do this. Because we're in such a beautiful area. Greenhouse, walls, slope ceilings. Okay. So we've got that. Alright. Here with these. There we go. I like that. That looks good. Okay. Now we grab these. And we're going to have to go outside to do this. Alright. There we go. Okay. I think we'll do this one. Nope, this one. There we go. Here. And I'll do those right there. Perfect. There we go. And I'm actually going to probably push that wall back. Alright, there we go. Okay. Don't forget your solar panels. Yeah. I could do that, actually. Come to think of it. The problem is there's no sun down here, so it doesn't really make sense. Okay, we're going to take those out. And I think I'm going to do this. No. Okay, hold on. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Ooh. Let's do this. It's not going to line up right, but who cares? Let's go. Alright, everybody, let's do the electric boogaloo. Nope. It's not the right spot. That's where I want you. And that's where I want you. Okay, I think we're good there. We're about to find out. One. Come on. Two. Okay. Three. Okay. That works. Yes, we have these, but hey, what are you gonna do? It's Arc. Not everything can be perfect. And then we'll just fill this in here a little bit. And then you can do 1 and 2. Perfect. There we go. I like that. Then we can come over here and go to... Is it possible to have vaulted ceilings? Correct term where the house is one story but has really high ceilings. Yes, absolutely. Yes, we can do that. I was thinking about doing that here, but that's kind of sticking with the aesthetic of the house that I saw. But yes, vaulted ceilings are definitely a thing. You can make your house as big or as small as you want. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I'm doing. Because I really need one of these right now. Structures. Beds. There we go. Inventory. Okay. Now, this is where the fun begins. Alright. I need a ladder. Give me a ladder. For those of you who have never seen this trick, I think you'll like it. Structures. Wood. A ladder. I grab the ladder and... Okay. I will put the ladder... Nope, that's the way I wanted it. Shoot. Nope, that's not the way I wanted it. Okay, come on. Come on, ladders. There we go. Okay. Now, as long as I don't twist... I'm straight on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a king-size bed in Ark. And, yeah, it kind of looks like the one I have upstairs. Pillows jumbled up on top of each other. Yeah. But I think they're going through the walls, so I think I'm going to have to redo it. Oh, yeah, they're going through the wall. That's going to drive me nuts. Pick a bed. No, cancel. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. And pick it up. Okay. Now, let's try this again. I wonder if I can actually get this to go right here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. Let's see. Let's do... Nope, that's not going to work. You're going to be a pain in my butt, aren't you? I have a feeling you're going to be a pain. Let's try that. There we go. Okay, now... See, now we're a little closer. We can see... Just adjust a little bit here. Should still be straight on. It's looking like it. And we're good. There we go. King size bed. Fantastic. Pick that up, and that's how you do that. So now we got the king size bed stuck in the alcove, and got the window right there. Got some nice, some nice skylights over here. We'll put some more furniture in here probably next time we come in, which will probably be either later this week or next week. Granted, I know I say that all the time and then we never come back, but we will for sure. I've been watching a lot of Arc videos lately, so I've kind of got the bug. For Arc. And, yeah, we still have to section out these rooms and make them what we want them to be. So, oh, pardon me, stretching. Had to stretch. Stretchy stretch. Okay, a couple things I'm missing. One of which being railings. We all know how much I love my railings. Alright. What was killing your OCD there? Is that wall uneven? Which wall? Is which wall uneven? I don't know. Mr. A-Man, thank you so much for coming by. I hope we shed a little light on your crappy, dark day. And I hope you sleep well, man. And I hope to see you tomorrow. To my left. Nope, they all look good. Yep, all the seams line up. Yeah, no, it's not crooked. These probably, this wall here probably makes it look that way because these don't line up 100% perfectly. And if you put a pillar in, it'll go halfway through the ceiling. So it just looks weird. Good old Maui. And then actually what we'll do here is, do I have any? I don't. We'll just go like this. What can I say except you're welcome? There we go. Alright. Definitely see you guys tomorrow for Ryan's live stream and ours. Fantastic, man. Well, you have a better night, and we will see you later. The dividing wall. This wall. Nope. I think you're just seeing things. There, bro. Yeah, I think you're just seeing things. I will say these sloped walls always end up looking a little weird. When you're looking at them at certain angles, sometimes they just don't line up at all. So it's, you know, sometimes you'll place it, it'll be in the right spot, but it will, it still will be just off just a little bit. The other side. No, that one's not lined up right. You are correct there, sir. You are correct. But where is it linked up in the wrong... Oh, it's this one. It is that one. Good eye. Good eye. Oh, where are you going? That's kind of where it's going to land. Sadly, that's where it's going to land. And I think actually, well, it does look like it's that one. It doesn't look like it's. Okay, so let's try this. We'll take this out. We'll take this out. We'll put the wall back. No, that's the right spot. Yep, there. No. No. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. Like, sometimes they will place perfectly, sometimes they won't. And it's just, I don't really know why it does this, but it just, will not... Oh, did that work? Oh, I think we did it there. I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we got it. We did. There we go. Okay. So, while you guys are watching the video, if you guys are enjoying the video, please head on down there, hit that like button. Go ahead and mash that as many times as you possibly can. Just don't break your fingers. Just pound that like button so that YouTube knows, hey, people like my content. That way, you know, maybe YouTube will start noticing me a little bit and be like, hey, guys, check out his videos. It's pretty cool. But I think right here, this is where we're going to leave it. So, and yes, now I realize I have to fix that wall. Thanks a lot, Fletcher. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to be looking at walls going, no, it's not lined up perfectly. No, murderize it. Oh, that like button's already been murdered. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much. So, okay. So we are back in full swing. Hopefully my sleep schedule, and my health stuff all is corrected, so that we don't have another situation like we had before. The good news is it's fall, so there are no trips coming up anytime soon. Oh my gosh. Fletcher. Buddy. Thank you so much for that $5 donation. I appreciate it wholeheartedly, man. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. Whew, wow. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. You know, if you guys didn't come by and hang out with me, I'd probably be like, you know what, why am I doing this? Why am I stressing out? But you guys make this all worth it, and make this fun for me, and I greatly enjoy this, doing this. Like I said, I missed you guys. Glad to be back. We are going to be back to streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully continuing on for 2 hours if we can make it. But got some new things coming down the pipeline, possibly, if I can work it out with the schedule. And I believe I will. I believe I'll be able to work it out. So what that is, not gonna leak it just yet. But yeah, you guys will find out. You guys will find out soon. So stay tuned. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter at DadXbox on Twitter. I post there every day whenever I'm going live, an hour before I go live, to let you guys know, hey, I'm going live. And if there is an issue, I will tweet it out right there, just so you guys know. And yeah, so if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit that bell, you know, the three little buttons for YouTube. You know, hit that bell notification so that you guys don't miss any other streams. And guys, thank you again so much for coming on by, and we will see you guys tomorrow in the next stream.